Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Amir? I generally only do that for like around an hour. I mean, I would stream the whole day, but like it's just like too mentally draining. Appreciate it, Amir. Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? Oh, how long in the future? I mean, as of right now, I do plan on doing them every day on the weekdays. Let me get started on what I see in the market right now. We do have this daily order block right here, this thing right here. But I'm not really too interested in the higher time frame. So let's drop down 4 hour. Oh, and there is news at like um 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think what my ideal situation is right now would be that we do have this hourly fair value gap right here. And since we are a bit bearish on the bearish bias, I would really love to see a market come up here, give us a sell model, and then we can sell down with the news. That's like my ideal scenario to take a trade in. Mm, just gonna pin this. Okay. Market's opening in 50 seconds. So I'm just gonna see what we get. Here, I'm gonna type it out actually. Okay, guys. By the way, what do you call it? On Monday, I had two winners, a 4R winner and a 3R winner. Then on Tuesday, I had three losers in a row, and this one, this negative point 3R. The trade was in profits, and I moved my stops up a bit, and I did get stopped out. So negative point 3R trade, and then next trade, the trade is working out, and I had my stops at point 3R profit, but then I got stopped out. So these two kind of cancel out, and then later on in the day, I did hit a 3R. It was a potential 6R, but I was trying to go to sleep, so I closed early, so it was a 3R. But yeah, this 3R just mitigated all my losses and put me in profit. So overall for this week, I'm up 8R. I didn't trade at all yesterday. No point trading yesterday. How much R tip profit target? Let me check. Uh, 12R. Yo, what's up, bro? I don't understand why it's being so slow today. I don't know why, but for some reason my wife has been acting super weird this past week. Is the R better on forex pairs and indices? I mean, that's a very, very. I mean, it just varies. There's no like better RR. Looking at the forex pairs right now, we actually could see an S&P divergence right here. S&T right here, higher high, taking out liquidity on euro, while the GBP made lower low. So yeah, but other than that, I'm not really focused on forex that much right now. I don't know why this chart's not loading up. Oh yeah, and by the way, I never did any live stream yesterday because I didn't trade at all because of the FOMC. I usually never trade before FOMC. By the way, guys, if you don't know, there is news at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Do you have SMT divergence on 1 minute? Honestly, I don't care about SMT on the 1 minute. Usually, when I look for SMT, I usually look at the 15-minute time frame. That's like my ideal time frame. And by the way, guys, when you are using SMT divergence, I am gonna mention this in my future videos, but don't look at SMT divergences on like a higher time frame. Like, don't use a SMT divergence that like goes back to the previous day. Because you'll see a lot of SMT divergence on higher time frames, but they don't really mean as much. If you see them on a smaller time frame, then it's gonna be more impactful. Yeah, we do have NFP tomorrow, so yeah. Yeah, what's up, Dono? Yeah, Capricorn, do you have any specific number of trades, or you just wait for the setup and execute if it is there? Yeah, I just execute. I don't really have a max loss or max winners. I just execute when I see a trade. And the thing is, I can take a lot of losses. I can literally take 6 losses and only 4 winners, and I'll still make money. Like you guys can see right here that I have two, three, basically 3 winners, and these two trades. Let's just take them out. Let's pretend that they're not there because they break even anyways. But so far, 3 winners and 2 losers. All right. If my next 3 trades are losers, I'm still gonna be up 5R overall for the week. Like just think about that. My next 2 trades can be all losers, and I'll still be up way, way more. In your opinion, what's the best prop firm? I think my Forex funds. Okay, it's kind of situational. If we're talking about futures, then I think Elite Trade Funding is the best because you can directly trade on TradingView. But if we're talking about Forex, then I think if you have money to spend, I think FTMO is the best one in terms of like without you thinking about money. But if we incorporate money, then I think my Forex funds is the best because they're a bit cheaper than FTMO, but yeah, they're also a pretty good established prop firm. I'm gonna mark these liquidities out. Appreciate it, Patrick. Have you withdrew the Infinitely Trader? Like I just did start using them last month, or like within like the past like 3 or 4 weeks. So like for last week, because you can only request a payout at the end of a month at the end of the month, and like my account wasn't profit, but I'd still need more profit because of the trailing drawdown. So like the problem is if I took a payout, then I'll the risk losing my account more. So I just decided that I'm just gonna wait till next month to take the payout once I have built up more money to lose. That means we will train. Yeah, I want to see market come up above this liquidity right here into the fair hourly fair value gap and give us a possible entry to short down. Usually when there's an a higher time frame like POI like an hourly fair value gap with like liquidity sitting, I think those are like the highest probability trades. I did the regular one, the one step evaluation. I did actually buy a static one for this live stream, but I haven't used it at all. I've just been focusing on my main account, the not main account, but the trailing one. Although the rules are a bit more strict in the beginning with the trailing one, it's more rewarding if you do pass all the requirements. Okay, wait, call with an S&P divergence. Uh, I'm looking for liquidities. Just forget divergences. I'm looking for a liquidity to be taken. So here, let me show you an example actually. So we see that ES and NQ, they both have liquidity sitting right here on this 15-minute high. And usually for liquidity, the lowest time frame I'll be looking on is a 15-minute high or low. I think those are the best. So we call on ES, I'll be looking for ES to take out this liquidity and then watch it go down with an entry model that can get in here. And for NQ, for the S&P divergence, I would ideally want it to see it come up here, but not take out the liquidity and then go down. So we know that the order flow is bearish and there's a high chance that it will reverse from right here. So I'll take my entry over here in the entry model on ES. Wasn't liquidities taken on the previous weekly low inside 4 hour? I don't really care about the higher time frame liquidities. I don't really care what the higher time frame is doing. That's the amazing part about my system is that I don't have to worry about higher time frame what the higher time frame is doing. I just need to execute within my system. I will take losers, but things my winners are so big is that my losers are insignificant. Okay, if there's an S&T, okay, look. So I have one account, right? That's strictly for my system. And this account is for purely for making money. So every trade within it has to follow my system. Otherwise, I won't take on an account. But let's say that there's another trade that I want to take that's not within my system, then I'll take it on another account, which I really don't care losing. So that way I can get over like the FOMO aspect of it. Wait, I want SMT on the liquidity level. That's where I want the SMT. Just ignore ICT's SMT thingy because okay, wake up. The way I use SMT in a bit of a different way. So wake up. Usually when it comes to the ICT concepts, right? Every single model, training model, or anything revolves around the concept of liquidity. So usually when I'm playing an SMT divergence, usually the one that does take out liquidity, like let's say the ES, for example, ES takes out this liquidity, but NQ doesn't. So we know that NQ is weaker than ES, but if you look at it from an algo's perspective, the one that does take out liquidity, it now has liquidity to go down even further now, because now that has liquidity, it's gonna look to deliver lower. So like usually the one that does take out liquidity actually delivers to your price target more efficiently and cleanly. The 15-minute FAG were reacted from? What are you talking about? On yes, where price moved from? Oh, this. Nah, I don't really care. I don't really care about this one. You ever try out footprints? No. Uh, I guess Capricorn. Uh, I feel like market is gonna be boring today too, because we have non-farm payroll tomorrow, so I won't be surprised if we just kind of like seek and destroy today. Because if you noticed something, I want to point out something to you guys. Is that every time the market has gone up, usually it's always a big news that sends us to new lows. Like for example, over here the market was going up, and then I think I forgot what news with CPR and NFP, and it started the down move for the reversal. We made new lows, and then also like I think like right here, I forgot, but there's like CPI data or something, and it's made new lows again. So I wouldn't be surprised that with this NFP we start going down to new lows because we have actually a broken structure now. Boom, 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 and now we just took out this low, so we do have a break of structure. Oh, this green line is just I just marked out this low right here because it looks like a potential draw on liquidity. So I just have it there just in case. But the hourly fair value gap I'm talking about is right here. I'm just gonna wait and see what news does, but I don't know. So there's only like a 50-50 chance if news does send us down, then I probably won't have any trade to take on the live stream itself. But I hope we do go above one of these 50-minute highs right here, so we do have potential setups. Yeah, Muhammad, I know. Uh, Man, why is market dumping? I want market to come back up. I want that setup. How do you define a high probability week? I mean, I don't know to be honest. I mean, when prices are moving in one direction, which is super obvious. For example, okay, actually I'll show you. For example, right here, you know, so we have an obvious structure that we're making. We're making a higher high, and then we are keeping the structure right here. So boom, boom, boom. Then we notice right here that price does come down, but it doesn't break this low right here, and it bounces off this like there's like a 4 hour fair value gap right here, which is bounces off from. So as we're going up right here, it's gonna be pretty obvious that we are most probably gonna go above these highs. So from here all the way up to like wherever the price is gonna go, this range right here is high probability. You know that you're gonna be looking for longs, taking out sell side liquidity and smack those longs upwards. But in terms of high probability, you won't really find it much, but it is there. Guys, what you call I want you to know something about stream. On the stream, I'm only executing trades within my system. My system doesn't require high time frame bias, etc. Doesn't It's not anything complicated. I will take losses and I'll have winners, and my winners are bigger than my losers. How do you find FEG? Okay, bro. You gotta watch the ICT content, man. No, no, I'm brown. Desi. Well, back I actually used to post on TikTok, and I got and everyone knew how I looked, and then I also posted my face a few times back when my Twitter was still growing. But ever since my Twitter started blowing up, I realized that I never showed my face. So on yesterday's YouTube video, I was like, you know what? I'll just show it to all people who didn't see my face. Hey, bro, what's up? I got SM Dev version 370 and 5. I'm at 3760. Around 3760. On the M5. Bro, I don't see the SMT divergence. No, SPX and ES are exact same. Yeah, with news, I hope we can break these highs right here for a sub, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. We have been going pretty low. Wait, client, I don't see it. There. Okay, actually, let me. Actually, the prices are a bit different. It's XPX. Yeah, bro, I don't see the the one that you're talking about. Yeah, pre-market was nice. Let me see. With pre-market, there was actually a few trades with the Dow Jones. No, I wasn't really here because I'm usually at the gym in the morning, and then I have to drop my. I go to the mosque, then I drop my siblings off to school. Yeah, you can send link. Oh, I forgot news. Yeah, I hope we can see. Okay, yeah, it's good. I want price to come higher. Well, news being gay, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'll have any trades for the live stream today. When's news? Right now. Just came out like a minute ago. Go short chase our bet. I'm gonna go in there with 300 micros. Boom. No, okay. I think if I pressed that, I'll have lost my account because that's over my max micro limit. Seems like with news, we just retraced into a 5 minute fair value gap. You want long? No, I'm not on anything. You'll see on my screen if I'm in a position. What broker do I use? I use Elite Trader Funding, and I use my Forex funds for Forex and FTMO. Why not use indices in your other prop firms? I mean, it's just with Elite Trader Funding, you can just trade directly on TradingView. Like it's just it makes life so easy. Right, let me look at Forex. Let me see. No, there's nothing on Forex either. How long is the probability of this? I think around like 2 months. I explained all of this in the video that I uploaded last night. I only look at S&P on the 15 minute. Let me look at the dollar. Honestly, sometimes I even know what the dollar is doing. It's just doing its own thing. Seems like it took out liquidity right here, and now it's going making its way to new highs, I believe. So that means that's bearish for us. That means that supports our bearish thesis. Okay, if we do go higher and take out these highs, I will look for a potential trade. If we just end up breaking below these lows, then I'm probably just gonna call it a day on the stream because I won't really have any step to take anyways till like later. This strategy is applicable to everything. just ICT concepts in general are applicable to everything. What you call music spotter. I want you to understand something about news. The news itself doesn't mean jack shit. If the market wants to deliver to a price, all it does is just use news as an excuse to deliver that price. The algorithm doesn't even care about what the news is actually. It's going to deliver to that price either way. Do you trade for during the session? No, I only trade the London session because I'm usually sleeping. I live in America, so London session is basically like after midnight for us. What about long solo the FPG and ES? It's not part of my system. It's not it doesn't bother with my system. What is this? Actually, let me just quickly uninstall that. It's annoying me now. Why is it running? Takes up tomorrow to FMC highs, then brings back down to make news. Yeah, Fortnite. I deleted like all my games like 2 month or a month ago. I'm just fully locked in on the grind. I think that the divergence I was talking about was at 3 a.m. New York. Okay, right here. Oh, so I'm assuming you're talking about this right here. Yeah, I guess that's a nice short for you, but I generally I will not play that because it's not under 15 minute. But yeah, yeah, Klein. Doesn't matter whatever your system is. Like you can see that, like you could literally taken 7 losers in a row, and that one AR was covered all those losses and put you in profit. You have Instagram? No, I don't have Instagram. In my son's school, yeah, I'm doing college, computer science major. The thing with me is that yeah, I can drop out of college if I want to, but um, I just don't want my life to be that. Yeah, I'm making a bunch of money from trading, and that's my life. I have like plans on like building big companies in the future. So I'm just trying to learn computer science, programming, and stuff. Would you take a short at 37.50 right here? No. Yeah, what do you call it? Usually when I take trades, my position size with my account is always gonna be different, but it's always gonna be adjusted to wherever my stop loss is. Basically, like right here, let's say that okay, wait. Let's say that I want to take a long, right? So I do create limit order, and let's say I want to risk $500, right? So maybe 16 contracts, and I'd be risking $500 on that. So 16 contracts, but let's say that I want my stop loss is this big right here, then I'd be risking 40 contracts for $500. So my position size is gonna be different, but I'm gonna lose the same amount if my trade goes wrong every trade. But okay, guys. But for those of you who are using Elite Trader Funding, I actually did get partnered up with them now. So now that the Halloween sale is over, there's no 65% off. But if you use my code Phantom, I can hook you guys up with that 25% off. Yeah, that's why I moved over from for indices at least from FTMO and my Forex funds. So I only trade Forex on those accounts now. Okay, that's good. Market's coming back up. Why don't I consider going long on the 5 and the FUG? Because it's not part of my system. There's no SMT divergence. I don't even know if there's a liquidity grab. Jack, when it comes to higher time frame, my system does not require knowing higher time frame buys. Like every trade you see right here, these are all part of my system without using higher time frame bias. Yeah, I did take 3 losers in a row, but that doesn't mean shit. Like my one winner right here is 3R. Just covered all the losses and put me in profit. Or actually, yeah. Okay, yeah, there is a daily order block. I com completely forgot about that. It looks like it is bouncing off from there. And yeah, I could go long here, but I'm not. Like Yeah, I could make money, but in the long run, if I keep doing stuff like this, it's gonna be more negative for me. And wake for my color coding, usually if I have an orange line, that means it's an order block. A green line means liquidity. A red box is an FEG, and a white line is an SMT divergence. This is a little thing how I color code my stuff. And I really hope ES does take out this high right here. So for potential short play, I'm not going long this. I'm just have it. I just want to see what the market does. How it plays there for fun. Yeah, wake up with my system. Like it became less mentally draining having to like back when I did was trying to use higher time frame bias. Like there'd be some days where my bias was wrong, and I'd literally missed all the winning trades because I was so like stubborn on my bias, and I'd be so mad. Why is it not working out? And then once I got my system that doesn't require high time frame bias, I noticed that there'll be some days where I might think the bias will be bearish, but when reality is bullish. But because I don't care about the higher time frame, I will still be able to catch those bullish moves. Where are your trading hours? Okay, I mainly trade from 8:30 a.m. Eastern time to 4 p.m. Eastern time, but I sometimes might take trades here and there in the AM session or London session if I wake up early. But mainly my trading is in the New York session. I use 15 minute for my SMT divergences, but I usually use the 1 minute when I'm looking for my entry. Why not start at 34.50? 34.50. Go short. I mean, I can see why you're saying that, but it's just not part of my system. I want to see price break a 15-minute high or low and give me an S&P divergence, and I'll enter on that. What's your bias today? I never use bias. I never have a bias. I just have a strict system that I follow. Yes, I'll lose some trades from not having a bias, but my winners are so big. Like, I can afford to lose 3 losses for every winner I have. The candle at 941. Do you start with retail? Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Everyone starts out with retail logic when they first start trading. Okay, we are approaching a high right here. 15-minute high. Bro, I already had a 5 hour short in NAS after 9 a.m. open. Come on, let's just take out this high, please. Well, alright. How do you input your trades? Trading view changes when you trade. How do you input your wait, hold up. No problem, Shayon. Yeah, guy, Amoyo, you'll see me doing it right here, right now. It looks like we are having a potential setup. We are having S&P divergence with the Dow too, also making a lower low or lower high, while S&P is taking out this high. So that's very good to see. S&P on both the indices. I will be looking to take shorts all the way down here if we get an entry model. Well, wake up, Marlon. I'm not gonna go short until I see break of structure, fair value gap, and return to fair value gap, or a 5 minute order block. Plus, if I do take a loss, like I don't care. I just need one winner. I can literally take three losers, and all I need is one winner to make it back. Like Wake, you know the problem with love people who are learning ICT is that they have this idea that they want to get every trade right. And the thing is, if you do want to do that, then you have to be very patient. Like you can't trade every day. You have to be very specific and picky with your trades. But if you want to trade every day and try getting every move right, that's literally how why people are not profitable with ICT concepts. Oh, I got you, Marlon. But you know, all you need is a simple strategy, and if you follow those rules strictly, I promise you guys, you will be profitable. Okay, it looks like I'd actually like the ES to go on above this liquidity into an hourly fair value gap. I think that'll be much more better shorting opportunity. Yeah, definitely. You know what I actually do is I have separate, so I have one account which I strictly follow my system. Every trade I take in that is strictly following my system, and I have another account which I just use for like stupid trades. Like when I try something, a new strategy or something, I'll just try out on that account. So that way it's not affecting my main account's profitability. Do I use the FIP tool? Not really. I only use the FIP tool for like the discount and the premium thingy. But even the discount premium, I don't really care about it. If you look right here, yeah, yeah, ES and NQ are both looking weak. So when S&P does take out this 50-minute high right here, it looks like a high probability short. I'm really liking the short potential right now. I probably would have ended the live stream by now, but uh, because we do have this potential setup, I am just gonna watch till that. Looks like we might, if we do break below this right here, we could have a potential setup. I want to see it go below this 1 minute low right here for our break of structure. Yeah, I'm watching for it to break this low right here. Because this is the first 1 minute low that will confirm a break of structure. Yeah, it is an SMT. That's why I'm eyeing a short opportunity. One if you're like up here. Okay, so we got our break of structure. Let me see our trade. I am gonna be a bit more. Wait, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a short in here. So I'm risking 500, 15 contracts here. So I do hope we do come back up here for entry. Potential almost 6 hour trade if it does work out. If it doesn't work out, then well, my total R for the week is only 7 R. Speaking of the discount tool, let's use it right here. So ideally, I want to take a trades in this area right here. So this 1 minute fair value gap does seem like the most logical place. My only okay, I just hope it doesn't reject off this 5 minute order block right here because this is a valid. Oh shit! I think this 5 minute order block looks like it is playing out. Yeah, looks like it's rejecting up to 5-minute order block. That sucks. I hope by some miracle we do go up. I would take the order block, but I don't really like my risk to reward, so I'd rather just wait for the 1-minute fair value gap. Honestly, I probably just might take this FEG right here, so I'm gonna look to go short in this FEG right here. And yeah, I can come up to this FEG, but I might risk losing out on the trade. It is a potential 3R for this play out. Yeah, that's why I'm going short in the lowest FEG right here. There is a potential it can come up into this FEG, but it's not guaranteed. So I'd rather just play it safe and take the first FEG and give up some RR. Yeah, no. Okay, if you see right here, with the Dow right here, making a lower low right here, NQ lower low, and ES lower high, sorry, lower high, and ES we took out the liquidity. Yeah, but I don't know why I keep confusing that. Looks like we're in now. There's a potential we could go up to this FEG. I am completely emotionless. If I take the loss, I take the loss. I'm already pretending as if I've taken the loss. You know what I do? I just pretend what number my account would be at if I already take the loss. So that way, if I do end up taking the loss, I've already accepted the risk of it. Oh shit, we're at 130 viewers. I think that's the highest. New highs now. If we do take an L on this, I will be looking for this next 15-minute high to play. No, no, I don't add or cut down or anything. Okay, looks like I stopped out. So adding that to my journal right here. -1 hour. So now I'm up 7 hour for the week now. Okay, interestingly enough, actually, we actually have an SD version with NQ right here. NQ took it this high, while ES didn't. And the Dow didn't either. So I think we might have potential to set up on NQ now. We are having a divergence with the Dow. I actually do really like this trade setup. Taking out liquidity. Look here on the Dow. Making a lower, but it's the high right here. It's making a lower low or lower high on the Dow. While ES and NQ are both taking out this high right here. We don't have SMT anymore. Dow. Dow also took out the high. As much as I love this setup, this is not part of my system. We don't have any SMT divergence. I really like this 15-minute high being taken on the hourly fair value gap, but there's just no S&P divergence, and so it wouldn't fall in my system. This potential trade setup. But other than that, just quickly before I got stream, let's just recap. Yeah, 2 winners on Monday, 3 losers in a row on Tuesday, with basically 2 losers with 2 break evens, basically, and then 1 winner, which basically took out all my losses. And today we took 1 loss here, and still have 2 more steps that I can take. So we call the next potential subs. I will be just talking with my private Discord, what I see in the markets. But other than that, I can literally take 2 more losers and I'll still be a 5R for the week, which is a lot. Like not that many people can do it. Guys, come on. Why are you guys getting so like? It's only one. Like here. Let me show you actually. If I can find the first time I passed my 10K from the account. Uh, if I can find it. I'm sure quickly try and find it. Uh, here, right here. Look. See right here. This is the first phase of the 10K. Uh, you can see right here. I passed the first phase right here, and then if you look right here, my win rate is 40%. I lost more than half my trades. But if you look at my average profit versus loss, my winners are just so big that my losers are like insignificant. But basically, I don't really have any other pictures, but that's the one I could find. Yeah, I trade this strategy during any time. If I see a sub, I'll just take it. Asian session, London session, but majority 90% of my trades happen with the New York session. But other than that, I'll be I'll be just talking with my private Discord, updating them with my trades. And other than that, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.